Here's Michael Mora, a new driver that just joined Formula Allegiant. He is reserving for the VCARB team. He's going to be making his first start tonight. We'll have to see how Michael Mora does here in COTA. Next year, Michael Mora goes top of the board by 2/10 over Landon Baranow. Michael Mora might be able to challenge for pole though. He is on a lap right now. Michael Mora, let's ride on board with the VCARB. Down into the braking zone right here. As he heads to here, up 5/10, and that would put him maybe up to Paul. He's up half a second. This is a monster lap for the VCARB. As he heads down through Istanbul, Michael Mora might be able to steal pole position here, or provisional pole, as he heads down through the penultimate corner here. Michael Mora, sideways there. That probably lost him a little bit of time as he heads through the final corners here. This is still a solid lap, and Michael Mora goes top of the board with a 1:32.1.
We've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, was that the VCARB that missed the pits? Michael Mora, I believe, missed the pits or something. He swerved out of the pits, and now he's gonna have to go around. And he's definitely not gonna be able to make another run. Michael Mora trying as he's actually gonna, he's not gonna make it. He's gonna retire from the sessions. Yep, David Albon on pole position. That's Maddox Beard, Michael Mora, Gaddy Elimini, Landon Baranow, Elijah Wheeler, Ben Elliott, Billy Krager, and Christian Severson, who's going to be starting from the back with a qualifying ban. Down into the S's, the all scramble positions as Gaddy Elimini side by side with Michael Mora as they head down. There's all contact. It's not where you want to go side by side. Truck from the Sauber, but there's also Michael Mora takes advantage and they collide. The two VCARBs collide. They save it though. Oh, Michael Mora heads to the pits here. The lap after his VCARB teammate. Mora comes out just behind Christian Severson. Will there be any moves though? Yep, there's moves back there. That's Michael Mora and Gaddy Elimini side by side. Michael Mora goes up to P4. It's a VCARB 3-4 right now. As Michael Mora and Gaddy Elimini side by side. As Gaddy Elimini goes up to the podium places. No, side by side entering the S's. Michael Mora backs out. They just keep this continuous cycle going. The same thing happening every single lap. Just a move from Gaddy Elimini in turn 1, and then a move down the backstretch for Michael Mora to keep the podium places back. But the two most common passings, as we've seen all race, is turn 1 and the braking zone after the long straightaway. Those two have been the main passing zones all race. As Michael Mora actually driving away from Gaddy Elimini a little bit. Elimini definitely not in striking range with that DRS. Yeah, Gaddy Elimini can't make the move, but he's still right there. If he can just stay in that striking zone, he can get it on the back straightaway. But Michael Mora is so good through the S's. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Michael Mora just so perfect through that SS section. Gaddy Elimini struggles a little bit through there, but then he gains everything back in the stadium section. The gap isn't as big as it was the lap before, but it's still actually it is about the same. Yeah, the Sauber still a DRS, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make the move. But you see, Michael Mora just stays right on that rear gearbox there. Gaddy Elimini, even if he makes the move, he just can't get away from Michael Mora. He just is not being able to get away there as Michael Mora just so fast through the S's, and Michael Mora is definitely in striking range down onto heading onto the long straightaway. That was really close for Michael Mora though. He went really deep. He keeps it going though. Now the DRS once again right there on the rear gearbox actually hits him a little bit. That was quite a big moment there. Here comes Gaddy Elimini. Might not be able to make the move here. He goes around the outside into the hairpin here. Gets the switchback though on the VCARB. Side by side down through the S's. Will he be able to get clear of Michael Moore here? Side by side, Moore does not budge. Sideways though, sideways from Michael Moore. He had to take the runoff a little bit through the S's, but Moore stays in P3. Side by side is head down into turn 1. Getty Lemony up to P3, but Michael Moore is going to be able to stay there. He's actually on the outside, heading into the S's. Is he going to stay there? Is he going to try to get into the S's? No, not quite there. Take that. But here we go, side by side, actually into this braking zone here. Side by side is Michael Moore. He might have actually got the DRS. I believe he did. So Moore's going to pull away on the straightaway here because he was there. He was behind him in the DRS detection zone. So Michael Moore gets the DRS and he pulls away from Getty Lemony. The Alpine is actually gaining. You can see that V-Carb just pulls away through those S's. As Getty Lemony trying to do everything he can, but he just struggles through that part. That's the part where he just really struggles, and that's where Michael Moore is able to take advantage of him. You see him back there as Michael Moore easily not gonna be vulnerable here. Not gonna be vulnerable here. Oh, that was Getty Lemony. Tried to look in that part of the S's there. Does not get there though as Michael Moore pulls away on exit. Here we go, down through the S's once again. This is where Getty Lemony has been struggling. Here, Michael Moore gains so much in the center of the corner there, and on exit, Moore has a big run down into the braking zone once again. Moore goes up to P3. This is very interesting. Here we go. Oh, that was sideways from the V-Carb. That's the Alpine right there. I just don't know if he's going to be able to get there. Yes, he does. It's the kick stubber runs slow on ERS. The Alpine up to P4. He goes for V3. He makes the send as he pushes the V-Carb off. And through goes Saber for one final time. Michael Moore gets a 10-second penalty, as now that brings the Alpine. The Alpine's going to get up to P4. Stands on the podium. Michael Moore, P5. That will do it from Austin, Texas. Yeah, it's David Albon who wins by 28 seconds over Christian Severson. The Getty Lemony lucked out on that final lap with the Alpine making it aggressive with Michael Moore. He got to the podium places. Getty Lemony finishes on the podium in P3. Billy Carter P4, Michael Moore P5, but that 10-second penalty for Michael Moore might not count. We're going to review that. Max Beard 6th, Landon Barrenow 7th, the Ferrari of Elijah Wheeler 8th, and Ben Elliott 9th. Alright, go ahead and move on to Michael Moore. So yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was overall a pretty solid race, a pretty solid showing for your first career race. So yeah, but you kind of got shoved off in the closing parts of the race from the Alpine. I'm not sure if that 10-second penalty will actually count. We'll have to review that, but yeah, I just walked me through that battle for P3 that lasted pretty much the whole race, and just walk through that from your perspective.
Yeah, so consistently just going back and forth, trying to hold him up so Endless could get the P2 because he had a 3-second time penalty. And then we went back and forth the whole race. Final laps, I was ahead. The biggest dive bomb sent on human Earth, which would never work out, didn't. And I didn't get P3 because of it.
Yep. So yeah, we have Vegas next. If you do race it, how do you think you'll do there?
Top 5. Have the pace, just got unlucky this race.